Hello and welcome to the Motocross Network. Today we are going to be looking at the 2024 MX2 World Champion Kai DeWolf. Now this story has been kind of brewing for a while now. A lot of rumors regarding DeWolf this year, that he'd be moving up to MXGP in 2025, or that he'd be coming to the USA possibly in 2025. He has spent the last couple of weeks here in the United States testing both motocross and supercross. So the question is, will he be racing some Supercross or heading back to Europe in 2025? First, if you want to support us, head to the mxnetwork.store, grab a copy of our magazine. Issue number 10 is available. This is our latest and greatest issue. We will have more coming out soon, but we have this available currently. We also have some leftovers from last year. I believe this is issue number 5. Max Anstey after his very first win. We've got a few copies of these left, and we even found a very small stack of our first ever issue number 1. That's available on there. It's on sale, so if you want to see where we started, we have some of these left as well. So head to the mxnetwork.store and grab a copy. We were doing the writing and editing stuff here in the United States in our office. Then we were sending it out to get printed, but due to the expenses getting higher and higher, we decided, hey, let's just dump a ton of money into the equipment and do it ourselves. So now everything from writing, editing, and printing is done right here in our office in the United States at the Motocross Network. We did take on a heavy workload and expense to do this ourselves, but from now on, all of these will be written, edited, and printed right here in the United States. That will be starting in a month or so. So for now, head to the mxnetwork.store and snag a copy of the ones we have left. Issue number 10, issue number 1, like I mentioned. Go grab a copy. Huge thanks to all of you who already did. All right, so you guys know the rumors that have been going around all year that Kai DeWolf may skip out on his MX2 title defense and move up to the MXGP class early in 2025, or that he's been wanting to race here in the United States for years now, and now that he's been testing here for a couple of weeks, that he may line up for Supercross in January. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but the truth is much more boring. Kai DeWolf has just arrived back home in the Netherlands this weekend after a couple weeks of testing here with Husqvarna in the United States, and he does not intend on returning for Supercross. He will also not be moving up to the MXGP class. Instead, the truth is, he'll be doing what many other riders would do, and that is defend his MX2 World Championship next year. So we're putting those rumors to rest. Now, before we get into how we know this, let's take a look at some footage of DeWolf here in the United States doing some testing. The first clips are of him on Supercross for the first time. These clips are from Whiskey Throttle Media and Hemet Supercross in California. Gotta say, he looks pretty good, but he did have his fair share of mistakes at his first time doing Supercross, which is expected. Here's a couple of clips of that. He also rode some motocross while I was here at the legendary Fox Raceway in Southern California. Here's a quick clip of him ripping. This footage is from a local SoCal videographer, 23 Media. Firstly, I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with how quickly he got accustomed to Supercross, and I'm sure if he came here and raced in the future, he'd be successful. But for now, that's not on the table. How do we know this, you may ask? Well, first of all, in his recent documentary from Husqvarna on his 2024 season, he confirmed he will be racing MX2 again next year and defending his title. So that puts to bed the rumor that he may come here full-time in 2025 or move up to the MXGP class. But it was still rumored that he may line up for a couple Supercross races early in the year like Prado did this year. Is that possible? No. In an interview he did with 23 Media at Fox Raceway while he was here, he kind of laughed the idea off and of him lining up for a Supercross race and confirmed that his top priority will be defending his MX2 title. Here's a quick clip from that interview.
How much longer are you going to be here for?
I'm going to stay around 8th to 9th of November. Then I will have to fly back to Milan to the EICMA show. So, yeah.
So no chance to have you here in January?
No, I don't think so. I think we will be in Spain at that point, preparing for our MX2 season.
Yeah.
So there you have it. He will not be racing the USA at all in 2025. He will be focusing on his title defense in MX2. Now, this doesn't mean he won't ever show up to race in the United States or move here full-time. It has been well known for a while that he wants to come here eventually. Whether he does or not is unknown, especially due to the KTM restructuring that's happening right now and the influx of riders from Europe that want to come here. Now, maybe he does what Vial did after he wins his second MX2 title. Instead of moving up to MXGP, he comes to America and continues to race on the 250, whether it be under the KTM umbrella or with a new team. Or maybe he stays there and moves up to the 450 in the MXGP class. Who knows? Considering how fast he is on the 450 and how well he performed in the off-season races, I'm actually leaning towards the idea that he will stay and race MXGP, race the 450 after the 2025 season. But who knows, because that's kind of up in the air at the moment. Anyway, that's it for this video. The verdict is in on those rumors. He will not be coming to the U.S. and will not be racing any Supercross in 2025. Now, I personally can't wait to see him back in MX2 next year, and I'm excited to see what his future holds. Let us know your thoughts on this story in the comments down below. This story's been developing for months and months now, and I just wanted to put it to bed. This is all the info we have as of now. Let us know your thoughts on this down below. Were you hoping to see him come race Supercross in 2025? How do you think he'll do next year in MX2? Will he defend his title? Do you think he will ever come to the U.S. full-time? Let us know all of your thoughts down below. Don't forget to go support our sponsor, Blood Lubricants. They have a whole bunch of high-quality, premium oil and lubricant products. This is their regular engine oil, Barracuda. They also have their Clutch RX, help lengthen the lifespan of your clutch. They even have some Bloodbath wash and wax and chain lube. They've got all these incredible products. Use our code TMN25 to save 25% off site-wide. And don't forget, it's not just my opinion that it's high-quality oil and lubricant products. It's also Chris Kiefer tested and approved, so don't just take my word for it. Go check them out, bloodlubricants.com, or click the link in the description of this video. One more thing, don't forget to go snag a copy of our magazine. Issue number 10, our latest and greatest, is available along with some leftovers like I mentioned. So go grab our first and worst, and our latest and greatest. We have both of those available on the website, the MXNetwork.store. Click the link in the description. And within the month or so, we will be doing production full-time here in our office. So huge thanks to all of you that already grabbed a copy. And if you haven't, head to the MXNetwork.store. Links in the description for that as well. All right, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.